Hi, I'm Jim Gaffigan, and this is more me doing questions from the internet. Would you accept $1 million
we'll bump that up for you. Let's say like $10
would you accept $10 million to be deported from the U.S.? You can never come back, but you get to take one person with you.
I'll let you take the kids.
I can take all my kids?
All the kids.
And my wife?
No, she gets to stay. She's like, oh, right. Yeah, I'll let you take the family.
I love traveling internationally. I love different cultures, but and by the way, it's a conversation that I had with my wife, but I don't know. I don't think I want to leave. You know what I mean? I love Canada. I love Ireland.
What would be your number one if you did leave?
I don't know. Europe, everything's so convenient.
Living
there,
up to that
right?
dark pale title,
right?
Canada and Ireland. Most people are like, I go to the beach.
By the way, it's like
no.
Norway is pretty amazing too. Yeah. So I don't know. I love Asia. You know, I mean, not as much as you, but but I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, but I'm very American. Yeah. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck? I think I'd rather fight one horse-sized duck.
That's a big duck, man.
That's a big duck
to mess with.
Well, but I mean, it's not like I'm just fighting. I'd have a tool, wouldn't I?
No.
No?
All
right, so
what would you want to have? Oh yeah, you got a gun. No.
Yeah, I guess it would be the 100 duck-sized horses, right? You just kick. You do a lot of kicking, right?
What tool were you going to kill this thing with, by the way?
I would say a machete.
Okay. Yeah, if I gave you a machete, the question changes a little.
Or like even if it was like a Grim Reaper sickle. If a Grim Reaper sickle, I would just cut off all the legs, and I would go like, and then I would eat the duck. Then I would eat the duck. Do you know what I mean?
Family.
Because ducks are cute. This is a big one here.
I was going to say, this is the one for Jim Gaffigan.
You know, bacon or sausage? First of all, I hope you got a lot of film in there. Because there's so many different things. First of all, there's different types of sausages, right? And there is like patty, and there's lengths, and there's, for the love of God, stop putting maple syrup on sausage. Stop it. It's just not, first of all, is, a whole maple syrup thing, that is just, it's sugar spit, all right? It's not, it's just weird. I love Vermont, I love Canada, but like the maple syrup.
Pancakes
no, pancakes I do powdered sugar and butter like an American. But like bacon, if it's crispy, but I don't know. I feel like when they deep fry it, that's kind of cheating.
Yeah.
And then, but
wait. So back to the first thing: sausage or links or patty? Where do you go?
I go patty.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has to be patty, and
the only links I will eat are those little baby guys.
Yeah, and
the
but
big
like
ones kind of they freak me out a little.
And I love traveling internationally, but like well, you never know. There's links, and then there's sausages. You know, it's like you have a hot dog in another country, and you're like, this is a hot dog? Yeah. You're like, what are you guys doing here?
Right.
But like the sausage thing, and like even, the British bangers, it might be, those are good, but like maybe no. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're like, I don't want to know it was an animal. Do you know what I mean? Like people are like, oh, it's a natural case here. I'm like, I don't need that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want it to taste good. Yep. And then like, don't mix up, oh, there's apple and cinnamon, just sausage.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, it's important.
So is the final answer sausage?
I think it might be sausage.
You didn't say much about bacon.
And, I have a great affinity for bacon, but, like, I think sausage... By the way, I'm a Midwesterner. I prefer sausage on my pizza over pepperoni.
Like a dinner version of sausage.
Yeah. I prefer sausage over pepperoni, too. And that's not to say that I don't love pepperoni.
I think sausage also... is there's less variance in your sausage.
Right.
Like bacon can be too fatty, can be undercooked, then it can be too crispy where it falls apart.
Yes.
Your patty's gonna be like your patty.
Your patty is a safer bet.
Like a burger.
And then some bacon, you're just like, what is going on?
Yeah. This is
It's just like, and then Canadians, I love you, but like your ham bacon, whatever you're doing with that.
Just a slice of ham, get out of here.
Yeah, and then like you know, the UK, their bacon, you're like, what is going on? Is this...
What about, do you do like steakhouse thick cut bacon?
Yeah, that's good, but like often they'll put maple on there, and I don't want that. I don't want maple on my Brussels sprouts. I don't want maple on my bacon. Certainly don't want it on my sausages. We're going savory. We're not going to throw in the sweet. You can add savory to something that's sweet, like chocolate. You can add some salt. I get that. Salted caramel, I get that. Don't ruin a savory with some sweet in there. Anyway.
I feel like I just talked basketball with LeBron.
Yeah. Right? And by the way, can I also say, often in my stand-up or you know, generally in life, I'll rail against something like hiking or grapefruit juice, and then within 2 years, I'll be like, oh, I like hiking. Or like, now I get grapefruit juice.
So you're going to be hiking while you drink some grapefruit juice and eat some bacon.
I like, you know, now I'm like... you know, I only eat grapefruit juice when I'm staying in a hotel. I mean, I only drink it, like, I don't drink it at home, but, like, it's also good for, it helps you poop. That's for the ladies. How much money would it take you to give up your favorite food for the rest of your life?
And what is the food?
It's probably, at this point, it changes, right?
Yeah, totally.
It's a question of monogamy. Is monogamy real? Yeah. Is there a true love? Yes. Sure. But like, but if you're like 17 versus 34, like I'm 21, you know, but like I could see, you know, like I love Chicago deep dish sausage, but I could see, I mean, you know, like I also feel like if it's the punishment for eating something, like I like jalapenos, they don't like me.
No. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like, as much as I enjoy spicy food, I can't handle it. Like I love a real spicy Indian food, but I can't, you know, like I'm out. You know what I mean? I love a pastrami sandwich, but I need like 3 days to recover. Do you know what I mean?
What's your favorite quote-unquote fancy food? Like,
I mean, it's just probably steak.
Steak? Yeah, because steak is something I always said, like, I was like, I could eat steak and potatoes for the rest of my life. Yeah. Potatoes, yes. I go to, like, a steakhouse these days. I used to, you know, like, we're going to a steakhouse tonight. Now I'm like, I think I might get, like, the salmon. I don't know.
Really?
Steak is kind of like,
I wish I liked salmon. I'm just too manly. I wish I liked... No, I remember my wife and I, when we were dating, I went to Alaska. I did a cruise. I don't want a cruise ship. I don't want to brag. In Alaska. And so we were there. She's like, you got to try salmon here. Not that but, you know. And I just don't like it. I wish I liked it.
Consistency or a taste?
Well, it's disgusting. No, also, it's just oily and, you know, I wish I liked it, but I don't. What is the fiercest animal you think you could take in a fight? Wow. You know, like, I mean, you think that you could take a lot of animals.
Oh, do you?
But, like... Then when you're outside and you see a skunk and you're like, oh my God, a skunk. So, do you know what I mean? It's
a raccoon. Is it daytime? I don't know.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Rabies. Yeah. I don't want 50 shots in my tummy. But I don't know. You know.
It's also different when you're just outside, walking outside.
Yeah.
Like life or death. I'm telling you, this animal's coming at you.
Yeah.
Defend your kids.
Oh, yeah.
Could you kill an ostrich? There's an ostrich on the card there.
Yeah, I think I would probably get really beat up, but I mean, if I'm protecting my children.
That's the thing, too.
Not all of them, some of them.
You might mess with me. My favorites. I feel like I might, you know, you might really, rip me to shreds, but I'm not going to die unless you're like a lion and rip me.
Yeah, again, do you have a weapon? Do you have a sickle?
I'll give you a club.
A club? Yeah, I think I could take down a wolf. I do. I mean, I would definitely.
You know how big wolves are?
They're
way bigger
huge.
than you think. People are like, oh, it's like a dog. It's like, no.
They're huge.
Yeah,
they're huge. And they're strong. And they can jump.
And they got the jaw. I think they have the strongest jaws.
And they're great kissers. If you could put any franchise restaurant in your house, what would it be? Ooh, this is interesting. You know, it's also like these. I got to be honest. This is totally not answering the question. It's amazing when you break up with a restaurant, like a place that you go to, and you're like, this is my. Like, I loved Chipotle. I loved it, and then it just broke my heart. And it's not like some of it, the delivery was completely messed up, but some of it was cold, and I was like, ugh. And but
so you just think you had a couple bad experiences, or
I think it was like a couple bad experiences.
I did with Chipotle.
But I would say either Mamoun's, which is not really a chain. It's a falafel shawarma place. They have one in the East Village and the West Village, because that would be kind of healthy. And eating hummus, you're not like you're not doing a great thing with all that bread, but Shake Shack would be pretty good. Five Guys is pretty amazing too. Five Guys, I would be dead. Right?
The crinkle fries at Shake Shack, I'm not a fan of until you get the dipping cheese. And then I'm almost like, forget about the burger. I just want the cheese fries.
Oh, my God.
It's so good.
By the way, the breakfast sandwich at Shake Shack.
Never. What is it?
Sausage patty. By the way, breakfast sandwich, don't cut a link and make it a sausage.
No.
Stop doing that.
That's why I hate the links. Like,
let's go back to sausages. Like kielbasa. How do you feel about kielbasa? I feel like it's too hard to bite into.
It's very
It's like you feel like that's
sausage is the gift that giveth and taketh.
Yeah, it's like. But I do love a pierogi.
Yeah,
I love a pierogi. Love a pierogi. Love a pierogi.
It's a very, dynamic.
Yeah.
It's a fluid situation.
The best link sausage, I think, is the Polish kabanasa. You ever have one of those? It's like a snap sausage. Okay. It's very garlicky. It's good. It's good. Anyway.
You are truly the master.
I am known as a pig. I am somebody who eats way too much. And I've somehow figured out a way to get paid for it, which is great.
It's a beautiful thing.
Thank you for watching Answer the Internet. Please subscribe to the channel, comment below on other celebrities you'd like to see, and make sure you hit the bell to get notifications when new episodes come out.